You pull the lever. Two cherries line up. The third one stops just above the line. So close. That wasn't luck. That was the machine doing exactly what it was built to do. Las Vegas, sometime in the 1980s. Slot machine designers stumble onto something about the human brain nobody had really used before. A near miss, almost winning, doesn't feel like losing. It feels like progress. So they stop leaving it to chance. They start engineering it on purpose. Here's the part most people never think about. Every spin is decided instantly by a random number generator before the reels even move. The spinning, the near misses, the dramatic slowdown right before it stops, none of that decides anything. It already happened. What you're watching is a show, playing out on top of a number, picked microseconds earlier. The reels are just theater, and that theater is basically the whole business model. Researchers scanning gamblers' brains during near miss spins found something wild. A near miss lights up almost the same reward pathway as an actual win. Dopamine fires. Your brain reads almost as worth trying again. One more spin. You were right there. This isn't even new, really. Long before slot machines got smart, a psychologist named B.F. Skinner ran experiments on pigeons, rewarding them on random, unpredictable schedules instead of every time. Those pigeons didn't just keep pecking. They pecked harder and longer than pigeons who got rewarded consistently. Every single time, no exceptions. Slot machine designers took that exact idea decades later and turned it into a multi-billion-dollar industry. So how did the reels actually work under the hood? Old mechanical machines gave every symbol roughly equal odds. That part was genuinely random. Modern ones don't work that way anymore. The reels are virtual now. A computer decides what shows up, and it can be built to display near jackpot combinations way more often than random chance would ever produce on its own. Not slightly more, deliberately, measurably more. There's a name for the reward pattern behind this: a variable ratio schedule. You're not rewarded on a fixed rhythm, like every 10th spin. You're rewarded at completely random intervals. And out of every reward system psychologists have ever studied, variable ratio is the single most addictive one that exists. It's the same mechanic behind loot boxes and mobile games. And honestly, the pull to refresh gesture on your phone, your brain isn't really chasing the win itself. It's chasing not knowing when the next one lands. Here's a trick most players never clock: hiding in plain sight. It's called a loss disguised as a win. Say you bet $2 across 20 pay lines. 9 of them hit, paying you back 80 cents total. You actually just lost over $1, but the machine doesn't show you a loss. It plays a chime, lights flash across the screen. Your brain quietly files that spin as a win, while your wallet just got a little lighter. Now, layer the sound design on top of that. Every win, even 2 cents back on a $2 bet, triggers the same triumphant chime as an actual jackpot. Coins used to physically clatter into a metal tray below the machine. Now it's just a speaker, playing a sound that was engineered on purpose, because that sound alone keeps people playing longer, even while they're steadily losing money overall. There's a term researchers use for what a near miss does to people psychologically: the illusion of control. You start to feel like your timing is syncing up with the machine, like you're getting closer with every pull, like skill is somehow involved in any of this. There's no skill involved. There never was, and there never will be. None of this is some hidden conspiracy, by the way. Gaming commissions audit payout percentages, so the underlying odds are genuinely regulated. What isn't regulated is the psychology stacked on top of those odds. The near misses, the sounds, the disguised losses, all of it is completely legal because none of it touches the actual math. It just changes how that math feels in the moment. And here's the unsettling part: it works even on people who know exactly what's happening behind the curtain. Researchers who study this professionally still report the same dopamine spike when they test the near-miss effect on themselves in a lab. Knowing the trick doesn't switch it off. That's what makes this different from most manipulation out there. You genuinely can't think your way out of it. It's not just casinos anymore, either. That same loop shows up in mobile game loot boxes, in slot-style social casino apps, even in your phone's own refresh button, quietly waiting to occasionally give you something worth seeing. The machine changed shape. The trick underneath never did. So next time something gives you that so close feeling, ask yourself one simple question. Is that actually close? Or is it just built to feel that way?